The University of Tennessee Daily Beacon sports editor Tyler Womble sits down and talks about what it means to be a sports writer and what he looks for in writing overall. For those interested in the sports world and have a unique knack for written communication, newspaper writing for sports is still very relevant and meaningful in today's society. From small-town high school coverage to your World Series and Super Bowl, everyone still covets their hometown heroes and alma maters when they are featured in the print. Tyler shares his experiences moving into the role of editor at the Beacon and provides a glimpse into the life of a writer.
So, my senior year of high school, I started stringing for this small paper called the Advocate and Democrat that was the county beside Loudon. It was Monroe County. And I covered sports for them for a year, and I just really enjoyed it, and I decided, this is something that I really want to do. And so when I came to UT, I started majoring in sports journalism, and I got involved with the Beacon. And my senior year of high school, I remember picking up the Beacon and reading it, and I remember reading a basketball article and just thinking that's so cool that they get to, cover Tennessee basketball, and they get to cover these sports. It's so cool. And so right away I wanted to write for the Beacon, and I think that I have a lot of things that I would like to do. I think that I haven't been turned off. I've actually, working in a newspaper and working in this setting has made me want to do that more so. I really like the way that newspapers run. I like, the journalistic style. I like being able to provide news to, readership. But I think it's sort of both. I haven't been turned off. Like, I have definitely wanted to do newspapers more. But like you said, I've also found a lot of other opportunities that I would really like to do, like media relations, or like maybe working, just in another outlet or another type of journalism. I wouldn't mind doing radio, I wouldn't mind doing, working for a TV station. I think that more so this experience has made me not only realize how much I like working for newspapers and how much I like doing that, and it has strengthened that more in me, but it also has made me realize, there's all these other things I'd like to do too, so I feel like it's really broadened my horizons in that sense. I think it's really a mix, and I know that sounds sort of like maybe a cliche answer or something, but it's true. I think first of all, you have to be good at writing. Obviously, not everyone's going to come in and be like an incredible writer or everything. We do work with you, but I think that having talent in that area, having skill, that does matter. I think being able to tell a story through words is very important. Accuracy, making sure that you're telling what actually happened in a game, transcribing your quotes correctly. I think that's very important. And then add on top of that, I like to see my writers have a personality. One thing that we try to stray away from the Beacon is obviously we do gamers and notebooks a lot of times, but we don't want to do just, like a play-by-play. The Tennessee volleyball team won. This happened in this set, and this set, and this set, and then they have this game next week. We want to tell a story, so you want to figure out who had a really good game. Did Rob Patrick say something interesting during a timeout? We want to tell those stories, and I think one of the most important aspects also is to be able to find that story and to dig a little bit deeper and not just do play-by-play of what happened. Not only get involved, but just really look at all the options available. I think I'm only on my second year here, but I've already been afforded a crazy amount of opportunities from UT. I mean, you have the Beacon, which is sort of a shameless plug here, but which is obviously a great. Really, I think the Beacon is a great opportunity. It's a great place to actually get to cover sports, get to cover real sports at UT. But you also have WTK, you have TNJN, you have. Just TVC, you have a lot of different things for what you want to do, and not only that, but there's just a ton of other outlets around Knoxville that's not just UT based, but do cover the balls that you could get acquainted with. So I would just say look around, read a lot, figure out what type of journalism you may want to do, and then just try to go with that. I know in 175 they do. I don't know if they still require it, but they did when I was in there. Have you do a project with a student media, and I think that's a great way to get involved. So I would just say look around, go to open houses, figure out what you want to write, you know, what type of sports you want to cover, and just sort of base yourself off that. And I think you'll eventually find your niche somewhere here.